No. No. What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40s. I go by the name Black Pegasus. And today, I'm not only doing a first-time reaction, I am doing a blind reaction. I've never even heard the name Iron Butterfly. But that's what I'm reacting to today. The group Iron Butterfly, and I believe this song is called In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida. When I saw that, I had to double check it, if I'm just being honest, because I was like, what the hell is that, right? And normally I like to go into these totally with like no research, because sometimes the research can ruin the reaction. But when I looked up the name, the title, the blurb I saw was like it's a slur for something like I don't know, something about the Garden of Eden or something. But I stopped and I was like, I want to check this out authentically. Now, the other thing is when people were recommending this, I saw someone say that this was like a big hit. Like this was a big hit. And so I was like, oh, let me check this out. Like I see Vida and I'm thinking like Vida Loca or something, right? And I was like, this song is 17 minutes long. Y'all trying to trick me? What the are y'all talking about? Anyways, I'm about to check this out for the first time here. I mean, this is going to be a long one, so buckle up. And, hey, man, like, share, comment, subscribe. Welcome back to the channel.
They tease him a lot, black peas on the spot. Welcome back, 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 welcome back. 40.
All right, let me get this logo down and pull the video up. Don't forget to support the original content on this channel. If you want to check out my other channel, Pegasus vs. the World, over there I've been doing movie reactions. But over here is where I do all the music and the music reactions. If you want access to them early, there's a link in the description to our membership that gives you early access. I update it every day. There's a big catalog that hasn't been released yet, and that's your way to support the channel. With all the craziness on YouTube, the copyright claims, etc., the membership is the way. Because of that, I'm able to prioritize and actually do music reactions, so it's awesome. So first and foremost, thank you. If you're just a random supporter, you do not have to be a member. Just thank you for watching. But if you are a member, I appreciate you as well. All right, let's get this going. Now, I'm watching this from Iron Butterfly's official YouTube channel, and I love the name. Iron Butterfly sounds like some kung fu, you know? I don't know, like martial arts meets frickin' Transformers. It's dope. The name is okay. And then this In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida. You'll have to tap in, kind of let me know what's cracking. If I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that title. It's wild to me. In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida. I don't even know how to say it. Vida. Maybe you just say Vida. Who cares? Let's get into the music. Check this out on their channel. Let me make sure we're here. Okay, bring it back. Check this out on their channel without me, you guys. What I'm doing is not a substitute for the original, okay? I'm not redistributing the music. I'm going to push pause, make commentary, give my first interpretation of the music. However, it's important to support the original the way it's supposed to be by listening to it from their platform, right? So support the original artist. I give a F about everything else. I just care about the artist because everything else is loony, right? The labels are loony. YouTube's copyright claim system is loony, but the artists deserve that support. So rock with them. And let's get going. Let's check this out. Iron Butterfly for the first time. In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida. You hear how it's starting in the right speaker? There it is in the left. Like that standout, that... Hold on. One, because of that, I'm like, who mixed this down? And that's like very deliberate. The other thing is, I'm hearing this. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure Nas, the rapper Nas, sampled that part. He has a song called Thief's Theme. It was one of his singles from one of his more, recent albums. I don't know. I could be tripping. It also sounds like something from Ghostface. Like, and when I say that, I mean the rapper sampled the record not saying like, oh, blah, 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 like respect to this because, they sampled that. But anyway, I could be wrong, but I think Nas sampled this for a song called Thief's Theme. Go look it up and tell me if I'm right or wrong. Let me go back to this, the way this came in, though, because it's like all playing on one side. Then we get a little bit in both, but then the guitar just shoots through this side. Okay.
In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida, honey, don't you know that I'm loving you? In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida, baby, don't you know that I'll always be true? Oh, won't you come with me and take my hand? Oh, won't you come with me and walk this line? Please take my hand. Let me tell you that. In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida, honey, don't you know that I'm loving you?
See, this is why I don't like to do research, because I would have been lost, but I'm hearing him. I'm hearing that In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida, and baby. Like, I hear it now. I mean, I guess maybe it's good, right? But that, because I would have been totally lost. Like, oh, is he saying In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida? But I can kind of hear what they were getting at. Anyways, this is wild. This is trippy. I don't really know what to say about any of this so far.
In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida, honey, don't you know that I'm loving you? In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida, baby, don't you know that I'll always be true? Oh, won't you come with me and take my hand? Oh, won't you come with me and walk this line? Please take my hand. It's all right. All right, man, come.
Bro, this band is cooking. When I heard the vocals, I was trying to figure out, like, and I just closed my eyes. And, I got to look up when all this stuff came out. But it reminds me of, like, the 60s, maybe the late 60s. I don't know. Like, the 60s. And the one thing that just popped into my brain, and I don't know who came first, the chicken or the age, or the chicken or the egg, or who influenced who. Again, I'm just a guy on YouTube, right? I'm not an expert aficionado, but the thing that I started vibing with was like it just popped in my brain if Jim Morrison and the Doors were having like a psychedelic trip with like Jimi Hendrix or something. That's what the music is reminding me of right now, from the vocals to them just kind of rocking out. I don't know why. It's just like, I was like, ooh, this is sick. I got to look these guys up. Let's play some more of this song because this is kind of wild stuff. But, you know, the other thing is, like, I'm pretty much been straight edge my whole life, you guys. I smoked a little ganja later in life to, like, try to sleep better. But for the most part, I'm straight edge. I've never even been drunk in my life. Buzzed once. It's a story for another day. Ran away with some girls to California, and we went to Tijuana when we were 18. Anyways, I didn't get drunk, though. I just got a little buzzed. And that was the only time I've ever drank for real, you know? So I don't know what I'm saying when I say psychedelics or this is trippy. I'm literally just regurgitating things that you see in movies or your friends explain to you. And, you know, they try to, like, reinstill it. Like, you know, you watch these movies where people are smoking or doing mushrooms and they start seeing things. But look at the screen, right? So that's what it's leading me to. But again, I have no lived experience there. Typically, when I speak to you guys on this channel, it's from lived experience. So I'm kind of just in like, okay, dog, holla. Anyways, this is fun. I like it. I like the music. It's just when I close my eyes, I could see a bunch of you like flower power girls dancing all erotic and some dude like, yeah, bro, with some, like, you know, like some Up in Smoke type vibes, like some Cheech and Chong kicking it type thing. I don't know, man. I'm just a simple man. I like beans and rice. Does it make sense when I make a comparison to like Jim Morrison, The Doors, and Jimi Hendrix, like the feeling I'm getting here, or does that make no sense at all? And I'm not saying they influence this or vice versa because I don't know. But from my reactions, from what I've been exposed to, that's the only like comparison I can make from what I'm feeling here. And then this I don't know, like a lucid dream, a psychedelic type of energy, like outer body experience type of thing. I don't know. Where are we going? We getting a little? Is it fading a little bit? Oh no, it's not fading. Just that sound. No way. Nah. This was a massive hit. #1 on the Billboard album chart in 1968. It was on the charts for over 140 weeks. Not this version. No way. Hold on. What the The radio edit of this version still reached the top 40 on Billboard FM. Radio regularly played the full 17-minute version, which was unheard of at the time. This percussions, let's go. We just kind of vibing. We're in a different pocket right here. Let me see the 17-minute version. I've never heard of that before. Crazy. This is insane. So apparently in the 60s, I could just turn on the radio and I might just hear this. Like no vocals, I would just hear like I'd be randomly, oh man, I just got off work. Man. Driving home. Yeah, man. I got a 20-minute drive anyway, man. I got to commute to work. Oh. Is this that new Iron Butterfly? Yeah. It's kind of dark too, no? We got like a horror church organ playing right now. This is like cathedral music right now. Ooh. Ooh. What are we doing? For a minute there, I felt like I was in a horror flick. This is so crazy to me. This is wild, you guys. I don't know what it is about musically where this is taking me. It's taking me on multiple journeys, but now that we've kind of gone, we went to this like horror flick section, and now we're in a different section. I know this is going to sound crazy. I don't know if you're familiar with like Stanley Kubrick movies like The Shining, but that's what this sounds like. Yo, that's crazy. This sounds like a Stanley Kubrick movie. That's wild stuff, guys. And to just know that, like, I'm rolling around in the 60s, let me put on the radio. Oh, tight. Yeah. Uh-huh. It's just, what am I doing here? What is this? I don't know what this meant culturally to have a 17-minute song on the radio. And when you fast forward to present day of 2026, like, we can barely get a 2-minute and 30-second song. Like, oh, yeah, fade it out. Hit 240. Fade it out now. We need to get the girls dancing. We need to sell this shit to the masses. Blah! 17 fucking minutes, bro. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. We here now. Iron Butterfly, man. Dang. I am not fast forwarding through none of this. I'm listening to the whole I don't care. Dog. See, we just keep going to different places. And when that guitar comes in, you know, I didn't understand this, and I'm still learning, but how, like, you know, blues is the preface to rock, right? And there's some, like, moments where I get a little bit of that blues guitar-ish thing going on. Anyways, this is wonderful. I'm just pleasantly surprised because I like listening to art. This is my time. This is dad time, right? Like, I don't really listen to that much music outside of doing my music reactions because I'm always trying to learn and become successful because, like, if you don't get your money now, man, I don't know if you're going to with the way the world's going. So, like, trying to prepare myself for what's to come, this is a special time for me to sit down and actually listen to music, not have it playing in the background of my car, not working out while it's playing, I am paying attention. I'm fully engulfed in this moment of listening to what's in front of me. So for me, this is special. Regardless of if I love or not, and I'll talk about how I honestly feel about this track, but I don't know, like, just taking time to actually pay attention to the music. Like, they play all this music in my gym, and sometimes they'll play Pink Floyd and stuff that I've never heard. If I can't pay attention to, I'm trying not to get choked or, you know, murked because I do jujitsu. I'm trying not to get put to sleep or my arm broken off. You know what I mean? Anyways, this is great. Let's keep moving. Where do we go now? I feel like we left the Stanley Kubrick movie and we're going into a Quentin Tarantino movie now. Yo, this is wild. Oh, horror flick again. That guitar sounded scary at first. Not being exposed to art like this held me back. For those that don't know, I'm a rapper. I grew up rapping, writing poetry. I've toured, 20 years of my life in, big venues, stadiums. I've played Red Rocks. I've played small kicker bars. And not being exposed to something like this, I just always, I was kind of trained and taught about the format and how to make a hit and how to write and this, that, and the other. Some of that was a disservice. Some of it was a service, right? I made music. Some of it got on the radio. Not big. I'm super underground and independent, but locally I got on the radio with some songs. But the disservice is that you can do anything with music, bro. And I knew that in my heart of hearts. But not really being exposed to where people would take things, it's just unfortunate. It's okay. It's okay. We're here now. We're here now. People clown in the hip-hop space like, oh, you didn't even know how to write 16 bars. You were writing 32s and 20s. And maybe we were more connected to the art writing longer. In hip-hop, it's more about the poetry. But then I'm looking at it like, we could have made it more about the production. We could have focused on these jam out with the keyboards and the synths and the production and use our rap vocals and just, I don't know, we could have experimented more. And hip hop was captured, it was captured, and part of it was stolen because it did have punk rock energy at the beginning and a lot of positivity to it. And it was captured. Just like rock is captured right now, just like country's captured. Listen to the pop charts, man. If y'all are telling me these MFers were on the fucking radio with the 17-minute song and you refuse to believe that rock music wasn't captured, you're a lunatic. I don't give a F what you're talking about. I can see that a mile away, and I don't know, I know rap is captured, hip-hop was captured, rock was captured too. You telling it bruh, this is crazy. And what's even more crazy is that other than a small select few artists like Ren, I don't really see people trying to carry the torch of pushing the envelope like this. And maybe it's because people's attention span is too short. But the person that does decide to do something like this in the future will be the person. They're going to have a breakthrough. I believe it. I don't believe you can lock humans in this box. We're not a monolith. Bro. Anyways, this is fantastic. This is fantastic. I'll talk about what I honestly think and feel about this track at the end, but this is great. I needed to hear this. I needed to know this was out there. I needed to know this exists. Now I know the possibilities, which I always knew. The possibilities are endless. I know that in my heart. We coming back with vocals now? At the end of the track? Let's go.
In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida, honey. Don't you know that I'm loving you? In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida, baby.
In paradise.
Don't you know that I've always been true?
In paradise, I'll be loving you and I'll be true.
Oh, won't you come with me and take my hand? Oh, won't you come with me and we'll walk this land? Please take my hand.
Oh, no. Oh, they just ended it like that. That's actually really good. And I'm going to tell you why I really love the ending is because recently I'm hearing these classic songs and they just do a fade out. I'm like, what the are you doing? Oh, man, I needed this. I needed to know this existed. I needed to know this existed and why it existed and that it was so big, because this is what gives me hope in humans in general and the human experience, because to me, all music has been captured. Music is more of a propaganda tool, a commercialized selling tool. Hey, I want to sell you these jeans. I want to sell you these ideas, these ideologies. I want to, influence culture. That's what it is. It's no longer, hey, I'm making individualized art that's going to change the landscape of the way we envision the human experience. Nah, we just want to sell you some bullshit, right? We want you to watch the Super Bowl. We want you to vote for this person. We want you to tap dance. We want blah, blah, blah. That's what music is on the radio today and a lot of the shit that you discover online. And me personally, I've fallen victim to writing very surface level stuff when I'm capable of writing very intellectual stuff and deeper meaning stuff. I don't know what to tell you guys, but for some reason, the writing is on the wall with Iron Butterfly. Even the name, Iron Butterfly, hard, soft, fire, ice. You see the visuals, psychedelic. These dudes were on some other they went to the other side, bro. To make music like this, in my opinion, and just be like, oh, this is what we're dropping, you had to go to the other side. I don't know if they're doing drugs. I don't know if they're just ill musicians. I don't know, but they went somewhere that most people don't go. And they did it. They left their mark, and in this moment, they got to speak to someone like me. You know, when I tell my daughter, or daughters, but my daughter is old enough to start gathering certain concepts, and when I tell her the sky is the limits, or there's, don't put yourself in a box, this is that representation of don't put yourself in a box, and you know what I mean? Anyways, what do I feel about this song? I feel like it deserves respect. It's very powerful. It had to probably have a crazy cultural influence, considering it's a 17-minute track that was on the radio. I don't know who it affected in real time as rock groups, but I'm sure it did that as well. I enjoyed this. Now, I could play this in a specific style of playlist, maybe on a, wandering road playlist, driving down the highway, maybe working out. There's a lot here. It just keeps going. It's a rhythm. I could put this on a playlist. Does this get me hype? No. This doesn't get me hyped. This doesn't get me amped up. This is bringing me, it's mood music. It brings me on a journey. So it needs to be placed specifically in a certain part of my life, right? Like I can't just like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not playing this before I go compete in a combat situation or I go do this, that, and the other. However, when I'm in deep thought, recollection, driving, and need to just kind of like be floating and thinking, I don't know, there's just something, this is trippy. It just takes me somewhere different. And that's my honest opinion on the song. Again, I am so happy, and I needed to know this existed. And I guarantee you guys can go crazy in the comments and put me on game of more stuff I could learn about this. This was great. This is a long reaction. If you made it this far, you're part of the 15%. Here's your cyber hug. Oh, I love y'all MFers, because there's only 15% of y'all that really rock with Black Pegasus, that really know me. And those are the people I do this for. There's a lot of, randos and normies that just show up. Oh, this is my favorite song. I want to see what he says for, they want to fast forward, da-da-da. But for the ones that rock with me, you are cherished and you are appreciated. Anyways, let me get out of here, man. This was dope. I'm really glad I had time for this today. Let me know what I got, what I missed. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Always support the original art where you're supposed to support it on their official platforms. And I'll see you guys on the next one.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ.